Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares, and welcome to another edition of Wild Eye Wednesday. Today I'm going to be taking a look at the Blu-ray of the Velocipastor. But before I get into my review, I wanted to take the time to thank Wild Eye for sending me this copy to review for you guys. They have an awesome company. I'm going to put their links for their YouTube channel and their official website in the description box below. Definitely check them out. They are where it's at with independent horror. Now, The Velocipastor is a 2018 film, which, if you look on the back of the Blu-ray, it says it runs 75 minutes. It actually only runs 71 minutes. But it is written and directed by Brendan Steer. Now, he was responsible for the film Animosity and Dead by Dawn. This stars Alyssa Kempinski as Carol. She was in I Clean Up Your Grave, which I've never actually heard of, but it sounds like fun. Animosity and Alpha Girls. This stars Greg Cohen as Doug Jones, or Father Doug Jones. He was in a bunch of TV. Stars Nicholas M. Garofalo as the Hobo. He was in Angry Ghost and Home by Now. And Aurelio Voltaire as Altair. He was in Dead West and Motel Hunger. Oh boy. Let's see. This is a feature. Let me give you some interesting things about the film first. This is a feature film release of a trailer done by the director at the end of grad school and film school. It got so much press and it went viral, so he made a feature film out of it. And after filming and before developing, the film was put in an oven and baked at 200 degrees for 10 minutes to achieve the aged look. Okay, I absolutely loved this film. I thought this was probably the most fun I've had in a while. This kind of fits in with the same type of film as Sheborg, which I loved as well. It's ridiculous, but it's so much fun. Basically, the story is like this. Father Doug Jones is kind of losing his faith. He saw his parents murdered in a car bombing. And as he's losing his faith, his friend tells him to take a kind of like a sabbatical and try to find himself. He ends up in China. While he's in China, he comes across ninjas who kill a woman. And before she dies, she passes along this artifact. As he's running away, the artifact cuts his hand, and he becomes the Velocipastor. That's all I'm going to give you. There's a lot more to this film, but you have to literally see this to believe it. I loved every minute of this film. I laughed so hard. It's played seriously, but you know darn well that the actors and the director aren't taking anything seriously in this film. And it's just more fun than it really has a right to be. Yeah. I sat here for 71 minutes and enjoyed myself thoroughly. Now, those of you guys who like the films that Astron 6 have put out, This has a very similar vibe to Astron 6. It's just ridiculous. It's trying to basically spoof a time period, because this is like a 70s spoof, a grindhouse 70s film. I mean, with a name like Velocipastor. It is just a fun movie. Definitely, if you see this one in your local Walmart, pick this one up. If you like horror comedy, if you like movies by Astron 6, if you like just movies to sit back and have fun with, this is definitely the movie for you. I loved it. Absolutely loved it. And I wanted to thank Wild Eye again for sending me this copy to review. And if you like what you see in here, hit that like button and subscribe. And until next time, peace.